Awesome. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 1, Season 3 of the Archon and Below Aussie in-the-house league with Waff and the Pretty Boys versus Team Tam. All right, I've got with me Check joining me once again to co-cast. Say hi, Check.
Hey guys.
Hey, do you just want to be known as Check or Kraken?
I think Kraken is good.
Kraken's good?
Better.
You like the
The
Kraken?
Kraken or something.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll call you Kraken. I might just call you Crack, I don't know, just a bit. Who knows? In the meantime, we'll introduce the players. So, Waff and the Pretty Boys, a new team for this season. Have yet to see them. So we have 25% Goat, Water Rooms for Breakfast, a frowny face, Ooft Patrol, and Waxman. Let's see on Discord what the frowny face guy is. I believe Chewy's Oof Patrol. I think it's Josh. Josh is the frowny face, so we can just call him Josh, alright? Meanwhile, Team Tan, the returning team, it's got Techno Viking, Wackadoodle, Quantum, Sun, and Otter Spotter. I believe that team is pretty much unchanged. So, anyway, getting into the picks and bans. What do you think so far, Check? Got a Tidehunter first for Team Tam.
That's interesting opening. Just team fight. His gush is really strong actually. One of the strongest spells in the whole game.
Very
That's
strong.
why I think he still can be played as a support as well. Something like the Enigma, where you're still a threat no matter what, and the gush is really useful early on. So
Interesting.
might be a flex pick.
Yeah, so it's more flexible than just the offlane position. I see. Meanwhile, Waff, they pick up the Jakiro, very solid support. Seen it used a lot last season, so Return of the King, I guess, in this case. Meanwhile, these bans as well, fairly interesting. Marcy is pretty common, but banning the Invoker in the first phase? And then Team Tam responding with the OD and Shadow Fiend bans. What is going on?
Maybe they're just protecting their mid laners.
Maybe. Oh, alright. Less than 2 minutes left in reserve time. Waff the Pretty Boys, they're cutting in. They go with the Silencer. Okay. Jakiro, Silencer together. What do you think of those two supports?
I think they're good supports. A lot of magic damage, a lot of disable. It's a really good duo, to be honest. A lot of team fight as well. I think we've seen a few teams play this. Previous game we casted as well. They went for Silencer and Jakiro.
I see. Wow, I'm surprised you remember these things.
Yeah, but the Silencer was a carry Silencer. But
Ah,
still the same kind of idea going about, I guess.
so they were in the same lane?
Uh, yeah, I believe so.
Interesting.
Not too sure, but I remember it in the same game.
Can see something similar? Oh, I might just put in general that the game is begun.
The good thing about this though is like I would prefer the Tidehunter to be a support because I would prefer the Tidehunter to be a core because it kind of counters Silencer, right? Is you like kind of counter picking yourself by picking Silencer because
Into a
Tidehunter
Tidehunter.
always
Yeah,
just
for sure.
dispels it, always gets the Ravage off.
Fair
So
enough. Good point there. Yeah, picking the Silencer into the Tidehunter. We'll have to see how that works out for them. Picking up the Shadow Shaman as well, so that's the, I guess the position 5 or position 4 for Team Tam. Meanwhile, the banned the Enigma, even though the Silencer was picked. Oh, maybe they figured that picking the Silencer was so that they could pick the Enigma on the same team and not have it countered by the Silencer.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
I think That's probably what they were thinking.
So Team Tam, they might have picked up on their thought process and banned that Enigma anyway. Meanwhile, Waff and the Pretty Boys. Let's see what they ban here. Banned the Void Spirit as well.
Plenty of time to tell an announcer you love them if that's what's in your
These are some very interesting bans for Team Tam, I gotta say. What?
They're all banning mid laners.
Yeah.
For some reason.
And this is leaving through Undying, this is leaving through Primal Beast, Dawnbreaker, all these top tier strength heroes. That's seen a lot of play these recent patches, but no, not on the priority list for Team Tam, I gotta say. Or Waff and the Pretty Boys. I mean, they did ban the Marcy at least, but still fairly out of meta.
We're starting in 5 seconds.
I think what I would pick if I was Team Tam is like you just pick a something like Lifestealer. You get Tidehunter off lane and you go with the Blink Dagger Ravage and then infest Lifestealer. And they can't do anything because it's Silencer and Jakiro. You either have Kraken Shell to deal with or you have Rage to deal with Lifestealer.
Very true.
And they're not very mobile heroes as well. Once you get on top of them with the Ravage, it could be a disaster.
Very true, very true. Yeah, they're not very good at running away, but Death Prophet might be a different story. Can't dispel the Soul Siphon, can you?
No, you can't.
Yeah, there you
can
go.
skip them. Though it's not percentage based, like in the past, it was absolutely broken a few patches ago, where it was based on percentage health, and you just leech on a strength hero and go full HP. Now it's a bit more early mid-game oriented hero.
That's it. Fog of War in the chat, he's just brought up a pretty good point. Waff needs a Wraith Pact Destroyer. Yeah. Yeah, Silencer right clicks ain't gonna do it, isn't it? How many hits is it to destroy the Wraith Pact Totem? I think it's like 4 or 5, right?
5 seconds.
Something like that.
4,
Yeah.
3, you get it.
In the last match I saw both teams had a Wraith Pact. In fact, there was a Tidehunter in the last match as well, who bought the Wraith Pact and completely ignored a Blink Dagger. Didn't quite work out for that team, but hopefully Team Tam might see more success. Picking up the Rubik as well, so I guess this is definitely an offlane Tidehunter, like you were suggesting. Unless it's a mid Rubik or something.
And it's, yeah, unless it's mid Rubik.
That'd be pretty...
I mean, it would be not bad as a mid Rubik because you can steal Global Silence, you can steal Jakiro Ice Path.
True, very true.
And if Death Prophet's mid, you just get the Crypt Swarm and use it to farm.
I see. Jakiro might be a 4. I think it's bad against Tide. Fog of War, appreciate that. Yeah, definitely very bad against Tide. Because he just dispels everything.
10 seconds.
But then again, then you're laning the Tidehunter against the Silencer, so...
We're starting in
We'll
5
have to
seconds, with or
see.
without.
Team Tam picking up the Ursa here as well, so... Talk about frontline, the Tidehunter and the Ursa together. It's going to be very hard to deal with. You got the Shadow Shaman and the Rubik in the back causing mayhem. I like the draft so far from Team Tam. Meanwhile, Waff and the Pretty Boys, they're thinking about it. Got a minute 30 of reserve time. Let's see that the Bat Rider is banned as well. Interesting.
Hopefully we see the Tidehunter and Shadow Shaman in the same lane as well. Because that's a really kind of deadly duo. Shadow Shaman having one of the highest base damage range supports in the game. And Tidehunter with Gush is a deadly combo.
Ah, I see. Right clicks on the Shadow Shaman. Okay. Not what I would have expected, but this is very unorthodox so far. Regardless.
It's just like all the tiny synergies, you know, when it comes down to it.
That's it.
It really helps your game, helps your lane, and then hopefully helps you win the game.
All of these little things that we need to be aware of. 43 seconds left. Waff and the Pretty Boys. Let's see what they go with here. Still got potentially a offlaner to pick. I mean, it could be an offlane Death Prophet. I'm not so sure. Oh, Fog of War, no Tide Gush, and Rubik's Second is the combo. Oh, Tide Gush and Rubik W? Oh, for the instant nuke? Possibly. Possibly. Although that doesn't really synergize with the physical, like the armor reduction of Gush, does it? Just the slow. Oh,
Or you can lane the Tidehunter and the Rubik together.
Mm.
And Anchor Smash and Fate Bolt is also a very defensive thing where like they can't do much damage to you because of the both. But
Yeah,
they're
true.
mostly casting spells, so I think the Shadow Shaman Tide is a bit better.
That's it.
5 seconds.
Meanwhile, Waff and the pre-boys to pick up the Pugna as well. This is a very focused lineup. In fact, no Agi or Strength Hero yet. Banning the Leshrac as well. Interesting. Oh, this
All
lineup.
int lineup.
All int. I mean, if it was an all-int lineup, I would have picked in that Leshrac as well, but it seems like they banned a lot of int heroes regardless. Do you see that, right?
Yeah.
The Bat Rider, the Disruptor, the Lina, even the Invoker too. Pugna is a good pick.
I really like the Leshrac and Silencer as well. If they picked it here, it doubles down on their push, and also Global Silence with Lesh running in is pretty scary.
Very scary. Yeah, looks like Waff and the Pretty Boys have only eyes for int heroes, as they're finally banning out the Tinker. And then Team Tam, how will they respond? Make sure there's no Phantom Lance in the pool, no Slark as well.
I assume they're looking for a mid hero, unless Rubik is mid.
I'd assume so too. Someone who can potentially lane against... Well, who would you put mid as Waff though? Silencer, Death Prophet, or Pugna?
Radiant's turn to pick.
They picked the Sniper. Alright. The back line is there, so Ursa and Tide at the front, Sniper in the back. It's going to be very hard to reach him.
Yeah, I like it. It's a good pick. Very good pick this game. The Sniper mid. Sniper's really strong hero now. Plaguing our pubs.
5 seconds.
For
Zero.
sure.
I'm Cave Johnson. Who is ready to
We go with the Faceless Void. For the final pick. We'll see how this goes. Alright, I'm excited. We got the Chrono with the Macropire combo. Potentially the Exorcism, right? Is it? Oh, the Death Prophet ult with Chrono as well could be... That's a weird combo. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I think the execution is a bit harder for Waff
Yeah.
and the Pretty Boys. But we'll see how it goes.
Absolutely.
I definitely favor Team Tam's lineup a bit, but we'll see depending on execution as well.
Yeah, definitely. Not quite seeing the combo there for Waff, but once we get into the match, maybe it will all be revealed. Just taking its time to load on in. Is this definitely a mid sniper? You
I think
have
so.
the Ursa safe lane? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Then on Waff's side, mid Death Prophet, I guess. But then who's the off lane? I'm confused.
Probably
Oh,
Pugna mid and Death Prophet off lane. It might be. That might be it.
Pugna mid, yeah. The old Thompson style, right? That's it. Oh, why'd the camera stop there? Alright. The instant pause coming out there. Strange. Meanwhile, Waff is per normal. Wow, amazing. Let's introduce who is playing as who. So we've got Water Runes here playing as the Pugna, Oof Patrol as the Silencer, 25% Goat as this Death Prophet, Waxman on the Faceless Void, and finally Josh on the Jakiro. This is Waff and the Pretty Boys there. Meanwhile, on the other side, Team Tam, we have Sun on this Ursa, Wackadoodle on the Sniper, Otter Spotter on the Rubik, Quantum on the Shadow Shaman, and finally Techno Viking on this Tide Hunter. Just waiting for that member to come back from the toilet, I believe.
So we see here, yeah, it's a Pugnabit. He's already queued up his items for bottle.
Has he now? Oh, okay, okay.
And
3 iron branches and the fairy fire.
yeah, so Death Prophet is off lane.
I see, yeah. In that healing salve there. I see, I see. Well, Silencer with 6 tangos, 3 mangoes. He's expecting a pretty rough lane, I guess. DP tank playing with the Crypt and Siphon? Yep, that's what we're expecting so far. Put a link on Discord for the stream. Okay, I might do that quickly. Oh.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's just find my channel, of course. Bum, bum, bum. Let me know if I'm missing anything. And I will hang on. There we go. Alright, and I'm back. Let's see now. Okay, both teams grouping up so far in their respective jungles. Let's see if they try anything here, going for this first bounty rune.
Heads up. 30
It's gonna
seconds.
be confusing. I have to remember that the frowny face is Josh. The Jakiro. I might just call him Jakiro this game, who knows. Alright. Just grouping up here, playing it really safe so far. Team Tam. Just grouped up. There's no smoke for Team Tam or
Remember the name of the game here is
the other side. In fact, this Death Prophet taking a lot of damage immediately.
of the ancient.
But she'll be fine, they get to walk away. And that's 2 runes for each side. Faceless Void putting in the work, getting in 2 there for his team. And here we go, we got the lanes, ladies and gentlemen. Jakiro and Death Prophet together up top, up against this Ursa Shadow Shaman combo. Meanwhile, bot lane, we've got the Techno Viking and Otter Spotter off lane against Faceless Void and Silencer support. Then finally for mid lane, Pugner versus the Sniper. So it's pretty much where you expected the Sniper to be. Is this how you expected the lanes to be though?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, I was thinking of the Gush and the Shadow Shaman, but when they pick the Ursa, it seems like they just want that lockdown for Ursa to hit.
Fair enough. Yeah, and there's a lot of lockdown provided by the Shadow Shaman.
This Void is already taking a lot of harass.
That's for
early
sure.
on
Look
in
at
the
that.
lane.
Already less than half health. Wolf Patrol is going to try and do his best to well, he's going with the Arcane Curse level 1 instead of the Glaives. Just not the usual course, but they did buff that curse, didn't they? So it might be worth it now. Bit of back and forth going on in each lane, not anything too exciting. I like that ward by Otter Spotter there. Seems to be just out of the... Oh no, wait, it's in the reach of the sentry. So Oof Patrol does see that they've got vision there. Has he not noticed the ward yet? I'm not sure. Waxman taking a lot of damage there though. Oh my god. This Tidehunter absolutely dominating his lane so far. 7 last hits on the man. Even more than the mid lane.
Yeah, this lane
Take a try.
with Anchor Smash and Fate Bolt is really tough on the carries. You just either hit the Anchor Smash or hit the Fate Bolt on them, and they have 0 damage to last hit.
Indeed.
But you can see that Waxman, he's trying his best. He gets this Quilling Blade and double Fairy Fire. It's a really good early game build as a carry, actually. Gives you enough damage to try and negate the damage reduction, and also a good amount of healing with the stick.
Fair enough, especially with how often the Rubik will be spamming his spells, I guess. Oh, the Courier, he wasn't quite able to find it. Oh, the Spotter was 1 hit away. It's all good. Meanwhile, top lane, Sun seems to be doing pretty well so far. He's got more last hits than his mid laner. Oh, now they're even. There you go. And mid, the Pugna suffering in terms of last hits against the sniper, but still healthy. He's got that bottle already, so going to go bot route, get that bounty there. Waxman, oh, he's still suffering so much. Silencer pulled back. No gush though, so he's gonna just walk away safely. Techno opting for the second point in the anchor smash instead of the gush. Nice time walk there. Keeping him healthy. Sun taking a bit of damage once again. Death Prophet opting for more points in the Crypt Swarm as well. So going for a more nuke focused. Better for last hits as well. Do you play much Death Prophet?
In the past, but
In the past.
maybe not recently.
Not recently? Fair enough.
Yeah. Cryptstorm is always nice. You can really get your farm up and shove waves. Defending towers and shoving waves, I guess that's the best thing about Cryptstorm
I see.
later on into the mid game.
All right. That's why he's got the early points there. Oops. Forgot to swap it over. There we go. He went double Fairy Fire instead of a full one. That he did. And it seems to be working out okay. He's used one Fairy Fire so far to keep himself alive. I've never seen that Purian Flex voice line. What the heck? Oh, Waxman, I saw that. Oh, I shouldn't have caught that on stream. Missing that last hit there. Meanwhile, have you noticed anything that I've missed so far, Chick? See the nice.
Not really. I quite like Waxman's build, even though they're kind of behind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he knows that he needs the damage and the sustain, and even though you see him being bullied out of lane, quite a bit, it looks like they're the worst lane, but he's still second place on his team in terms of last hits.
True, very true. Just behind this Death Prophet by one last hit. There's a ping spike apparently for both teams, so it's going to be some reconnects coming out. Volvo, please. Reconnecting as well. Someone's unpausing. What? Mr. Oof Patrol. He tried it. Just checking out the items. Tide Hunter, he's got a Soul Ring recipe on the way, so that's finished up for him. Rubik, typical support inventory at this point. DDoS attack. I think both teams are all reconnected and ready to go. Let's go. Nice.
Look who's back.
Nothing else significant. Sniper opting for the boots fairly early on. Right.
Up.
Next in his lineup. Top, you say? Oh! Sun barely escaping with a sliver of health. Meanwhile, Quantum will keep them at bay. Will they dive under the tower for this kill? Doesn't look like they're opting to. Yeah, no Spirit Siphon for 15 seconds, so... Just gonna just let that be for now. Quantum is trying to take the last hits here. Sun playing far away. I don't think he can get one charges at that distance.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in the item build. Waxman, he's still surviving, he's still in the lane with a magic stick, and now he has a Morbid Mask already. Just sustaining to the harass, but Sun, he's getting a bit zoned out here at the moment.
That's very true. So it's the difference that the stick makes. One stick can change your lane. There you go. You heard it here first. And it's not even a full wand, it's just the stick as well. Interesting. Meanwhile, Water Runes for breakfast is very low. Does he have the Assassinate? No! Sniper opting not to get the Assassinate. That's unique.
About that bottom tower, there's not going to be a tower left.
Huh. Isn't What? I'm confused. Why wouldn't you get a second point and assassinate? Oh, first point, I should say. And instead opt for 2 points in shrapnel?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I think the assassinate is really good spell. 320 damage is really good. You can just TP to any lane.
That's very true. And the fact that you can cancel it for free and whatnot. Yeah, Sniper's just opting for more points in shrapnel instead. Just going to max that out
But
before
hey,
getting the ultimate.
yeah, he has 34 last hits.
Yep.
Top of the farm. Maybe this is what he does.
That might be it. Waxman so close to death. Will he survive? Techno, he was going to opt for the courier instead, and Waxman escapes with a sliver of health. That was way too close there. Oh my god, he's got the salve and the shared tangos as well to keep him in this lane. Oh my god, did you see that check? That was way too close. I think he was like on 50 health.
Yeah.
Oh. If only Tidehunter had more mana. Regardless, Wackadoodle, he's low as well. He's gonna get that illusion rune at least, but no bottle or any form of regen for the sniper yet, so still staying in lane. It's gonna be very risky for him. Look at those illusions go, they're actually doing a lot of damage to this Pugna. Interesting. Still got the item lucky. Yes indeed, Fog of War. Yes indeed.
Pugna is suffering. Look at he's 24 last hits to 42 last hits on the sniper. That's double the amount of last hits.
Yeah, indeed. And he hasn't even gotten the kill yet. I think he's behind in levels now as well. Yep, 1 level behind. That's almost a full level actually, but difference. That's insane. Okay, Waxman is level 6, so they do have the chrono ready. No Ravage on the other side as well. Meanwhile, Shadow Shaman getting caught out by himself there. Nice combo. Ice Path plus the Spirit Siphon Crypt Swarm will secure the kill. Well, first blood for the game, 9 minutes in. That's pretty late, considering.
This has been quite a passive game so far.
You're not wrong. There's Oof Patrol. He gets caught out a little bit, but Waxman jumps on in. He's gonna pop that Mask of Madness. Techno Viking, he's okay. Using that stick to stay alive. Oh, Big Bash. But no damage on Waxman anymore. He's gonna back on out. Rubik is not playing aggressive. Yep. So far, definitely not. I would have assumed he'd be spamming his Fate Bolt more, but especially since he's got the mana regen. He's got the mangoes plus the clarity in his backpack, so... Oh, there comes the big Ravage! Waxman, he's stunned up the quantum rotation, allowing them to pick up the kill there. Meanwhile, Wackadoodle did fall mid before. I completely missed that. Pugna actually getting a kill there somehow. He's rotated bot. Will he be able to pick up another one? He's got that haste rune. No! Tidehunter.
Oh
She's
no.
barely alive. Is this a throw
He
for the
had
Pugna?
shackles.
Oh, maybe just out of range. Well, the Pugna will live. So many low health escapes this game, ladies and gentlemen. Yet, nice rotation for Galore indeed. God damn, that Shadow Shaman just kind of appeared out of nowhere there for me. I didn't even notice that. And almost got them 2 kills, not just the 1.
It's the quantum leaps, man.
The quantum
This
leaps.
man.
That's it. He's got to go all the way back up top now. Helping out is Ursa, who's still suffering. I say suffering, but he's second in last hits as well. So he's not doing too badly. His tower, on the other hand, almost did. Action happening once again bot lane. The arcane curse.
Top lane.
Oh, top lane as well. Trying to stun up this Death Prophet, but she'll be fine. Meanwhile, a Chrono dropping bot lane as well. The Death Prophet, she will pop the Exorcism and turn around on the Shadow Shaman. Meanwhile, Faceless Void, he's got a Time Walker on out of there, and Quantum does fall. The damage output is there. Sun will have to escape through the trees. Will he be able to make it? There's the stolen chrono from Otter Spotter. He rotated up top for that. He took a lot of damage. In fact, he will fall. But he's trading his life for the Chikiro and the Silencer, both of them dying. Sun, he dies too. There's Death Prophet picking up kills all over the place, and a pause coming out from this Faceless Void as the Silencer will reconnect. A crash coming out at the worst time. That's unfortunate. Oh my god, some action. Let's go. Finally, Silencer's reconnected. Nice. Big yawn there as Wackadoodle. He's on the chase, but this Death Prophet is pretty fast with those phase boots, gotta say. And wow, that fight recap. 2 chronos being used, one by each team. The Macropire there, the Exorcism. Big Ravage to start the whole entire thing off. Up, down the bot lane. Anyway, Shadow Shaman's going to initiate onto the Pug now. We'll catch him with the Shackles. Not quite reaching him with the wards though. I'm not sure what's going on there. And Waxman gets the pause off again. Hopefully Quantum knows that you can target things with your wards. So can we just split 5-5? Draw. He's calling it already. Well, I don't know about that. Yes, Silencer and Death Prophet are back as Water Roots for breakfast. He finds the kill onto this Shadow Shaman. That's not what he expected there. I think you really do have to catch the Shaman, the target in the wards as the Shaman, right? There you go. Cause staying in lane slows down their farm, right? Depends. I wouldn't say so, especially with the items that you get. If your lane is going well. Meanwhile, Ursa, that last tick of Macropire takes him down. Meanwhile, they find the revenge kill onto this Chikiro, but he's going to say that's worth it. Water Runes, he's up top. He's getting more than just the Water Runes for breakfast today. As Tigna Viking, half his health disappearing just like that. The chase is there, Soul Siphon coming out. But here's the Sniper to return top with his Mask of Madness. Oh, and they catch out the Pugna! Is that... Oh, he just barely survived? No, finally Otter Spotter gets off that Fade Bolt, and it's just enough to kill him. Oof Patrol, he's all by himself. He has to run on out of there. No, the Hex comes out. That's a very dead Silencer once again. 7-6 now, 14 minutes in the game. Almost a kill per minute. So, the pace is starting to ramp up here. Meanwhile, just looking at the Ursa's items, he's going for the Diffusal first. No farming items so far. What do you think about that, Chet?
I think this is kind of like the normal build nowadays.
Normal.
People just
okay.
People just go for Diffusal, then you go for BKB, and then you can put a lot of pressure onto the map, especially when you have a sniper on your team as well. He's kind of the real carry here.
I see. Oh, Otter Spotter with these steals. Stolen Exorcism pushing back Team WAP B. I kind of forgot the name there. Waff and the Pretty Boys. When I see that team like acronym, I just think of that one song. You know, can you show Tide item, please? Absolutely. There you go. He's got the Hood of Defiance. Not quite got that Vladimir's yet. Soul Ring and the Ring of Basilius. Waxman there. He's got his Javelin. Meanwhile, he's aiming for the Maelstrom. Last game I saw as well. A Faceless Void down bot lane as well. He had an Echo Saber as his first item. He suffered quite a bit in the lane as well. He couldn't really get back, but buying a Maelstrom, I think that's what you want to do. Is good farming item for Faceless Void. Plus it does a decent amount of damage during his chrono. Rotation from Josh.
Good farming, good fighting item. the procs on the Maelstrom is magic damage as well, and so is the time lock. That's why it's such a good combination.
I see. Huh. I didn't realize it was magic. I thought it was physical. That okay. Time lock was magical? Wow. Huh. The more you know.
With Mask of Madness, time lock, and Maelstrom, you're doing a lot of magic damage
I
in
see.
the chrono.
Alright. You want to leave for some reason?
Quantum Leap coming bot, avoiding the scan.
Yeah. Oh, and the smoke coming out too from Auto Spotter. They do spot out this Jakiro. He's in a lot of trouble here, but big global silence coming out. There's possibly a chrono on the way. This Quantum's still hidden. He's going to reveal himself with a nice hex. Auto Spotter is alive. The Ravage comes out. Waxman,
Whoa.
He's still alive.
There's a lot of damage.
Meanwhile, the Shadow Shaman dies again after dropping his horse. That's so unfortunate. Water Runes for breakfast, barely alive as well. He's going to walk on out of there. Sun is going to join this fight though. Meanwhile, mid, Wackadoodle's just taking that mid tower quite easily. Nice ice path there. Oh, but that's a stolen ice path. It's even better on the Rubik here, so... Alright, we'll have to see if he can utilize it. Looks like Radiant's just gonna back off for now. They know that the entirety of Dire is pretty much bot lane. That's a kill for Wackadoodle. I was just turned over to see what he was up to, and he was in the middle of killing their partner. Just by himself. Meanwhile, bot, the team fight starting. The ice paths are crazy. Big Macropyre underneath this Chronosphere doing the damage. Quantum, he shackles the Void, but it's not going to be good for him. Yes, in fact, he's going to die. That's a triple kill for this Death Prophet. Oh, Wackadoodle does manage to pick off this Faceless Void, but still, very much worth it for the Radiant team. Oh, unless the Jakiro just gets caught out like that in the shrapnel. That's unfortunate. Man, no mobility on that hero as well. What can you do? He's opted for that mechanism first on this Jakiro, by the way. Oh yeah, switch to net worth. Thanks for reminding me for there we go. There's Sniper in the lead with his 8k net worth now. 6.9. Oh, now he's got the 7k net worth on this Death Prophet. Getting that Yules first. And going for the... Yeah, actually the Shivas as the second item for Death Prophet. Interesting. Let's see, Auto Spotter working on that Aether Lens. No Ags in sight yet. And Sunsun, he's just rotated down bot to farm down here. Interesting. Alright, anything to comment on, Check? What do you think so far?
I think seems like quite a even game so far.
Yeah, 12 to 10.
These two teams are quite evenly matched.
There you go. This Sniper, he's gonna get out of control pretty soon though. Oh, the stun. Ah! That sneaky Ogre Bruiser getting that stun off behind him. Damn. Oh, Silencer might be... Yep, he's caught out. The two supports. There's the Shackles coming down. Water Runes is here to help out, but he's not able to save his life. Meanwhile, Quantum just barely escaping from the life drain. Water Runes has to get on out of here though. He's gonna give away that Netherwood for free. Meanwhile, bottom, Faceless Void, Jakiro, and Death Prophet all pushing this bottom tower. The rotations though. What can they do to stop this? I'm gonna push them back a bit. Not bad for Void, but that's a fat sniper. Indeed it is. It's a very fat sniper. 9k net worth now. And it's just going to get even crazier once this, yeah, the final component for his Maelstrom is here. Oh my god, and the team is making space for him as well. I like that from Team Tam, that's for sure. Meanwhile, if you were on the side of Waff's team, what would you do here, chat? Oh, Death Prophet! She dies. The 7 times kill streak is ended and gets taken by the Ursa. Oh no. Just getting caught out there. Unexpected that's Ravage there. Just onto the 1. I guess that's definitely worth it. Wow. Anyway, yeah, back to my previous question, Check. What would you do if you were on Radiant's team right now?
It's really kind of hard because this Pugna is a bit underfarmed at the moment.
Yeah.
And they do need a playmaker to make things happen.
I see.
Currently, they only have Void to set up the chrono, and they don't really have anyone to go in. At least on the side of Tim Tams, they're having this Tidehunter go in with the Gush. They're having Quantum smoke up and get the shackles off. There's a lot of ways to initiate the fight.
And get those favorable team fights. That's it, right?
Yeah, pickoffs and also team fights.
Yeah, very nice pickoffs.
You
Well
can
played
just
by
choose a
Sports.
target and go shackle him. Also, with Ursa having that diffusal and blink now, this is like double down. Everybody on their team, they can jump on someone. They can initiate a fight. They can initiate,
I see.
push the advantage. It's really dangerous. Yeah, Death Prophet might be walking into some danger here.
In fact, he is. Yeah, there's the Ursa jumping in on her. The Hex coming out as well. Plus the shackles. A stun is there from the Jakiro, but not for long. She's still alive. Wow, she manages to walk away. Actually, will she come back into the fight? Probably not. And bunch of ults being used there. I know that I see the Death Wards there. No exorcism used by this Death Prophet, so that was good of her not to do that. Ooh.
You can see here that the two Tim Tam not wanting to give them any more space.
That's
They
it.
They say we have the items, we have the initiation tools, and we're gonna come at you.
That's
now.
it. They know how strong they are. Once Wraith Pact is done, game is going to be very rough, says Fog of War, indeed. But it's already looking pretty rough, I've got to say. Yeah, once you can barely do any damage to Team Tam, then it's pretty over, I guess, at that point. Especially if you get the Wraith Pact totem off before the Chronosphere. That's going to completely nullify this faceless void. Oh! Let's catch up by Otter Spotter there. With the damage from the sniper behind, we'll kill off this Death Prophet. And they're just pushing this tier 2. There's not much that Radiant can do about this as well. Silence is just reaching level 10 there. So,
What we're looking for is a big chrono into Macropire, into Global Silence. See something like that. Maybe we can bring this game around.
big ult combos, that's it indeed. I've got the team fight, but you gotta catch all of Team Tam if you wanna have it be successful.
Radiant's middle tower is hanging on by a brick.
Well, they're going to just rotate towards top. They're not done with towers. They get a second one there. That's the tier 1 top lane. Meanwhile, Radiant side, they're taking over the jungle once again. Not defending top tower, by the way. Do they have TPs for this? They, or some of them do.
I am not a betting man, unless it's
If they keep pushing on top, Death Prophet wouldn't be there, but instead, they're opting to go for Roshan instead. They have the Ursa, they have Gush. They're just going to take an early Aegis. Well, I say early, but it's 25 minutes into the game. Pugna has to play with Death Prophet in D. That's possibly what he has to do. For the double suck, maybe?
I love this hero, Tidehunter. He's so good. Like, he does everything.
Alright. Would you pick
He's
it?
tanky. The Gush is OP. Ravage is crazy.
That's it. But
What a crazy hero.
would you pick it with a Templar Assassin 3 times in a row?
I mean, it's pretty good, to be honest. But,
Ooh, what a team fight coming out. That's a victory for Team Tam. They come out on the better side for that. There's the Wraith Pact being shown as well. And instantly 3 dead for the side of Waff's Pretty Boys. Only the Void and the Pugna alive. Dispel is crazy? Yeah, indeed. That's one of the best things about Tidehunter, this Kraken Shell Dispel. Very insane indeed. Oh, Pugna, he was trying something there, but he stepped a little bit too far against the Nurser. Sansa's doing all as he can, but as the announcer for my announcer is just saying things are looking dire for Dire's bottom tower, but realistically it's looking dire for the Radiant side here. Beyond godlike killing spree, has this sniper died at all? Once. One time mid, he's died. And they've got nothing to jump on him with apart from the chrono? Oof. That's GG. Fog of War is calling it in the chat.
I am not a betting man, unless it's basketball. Football's
Right. That's the second tier 2 to fall. This is pretty much game, isn't it, Chick? How do you see them coming back from this? 12 to 23.
It's really hard. I think they have to use the chrono a little bit more in the early game, just because they don't have anyone to start the fight.
That's it.
He needs to come in and help his team get something out of it.
Help out that bottom tower, there's not going to be a tower left.
Oh. Oh, not quite getting that combo off there with that heal scepter, but this Tidehunter's just going to be able to walk away there. Once again, dispelling everything. And are they going to go look for this void? In fact, I think they are. He's all by himself. He's just going to time walk over that cliff.
Gold and sweet.
Okay then. Dire's taking over that jungle. Sniper's TPing pretty close. They have no idea that this void is here yet. In fact, will he get... Oh, I think he got spotted by the courier. There's a ping coming out, in fact. And they know that Waxman is all the way there. Oh, but he TPs away, realizing that he was in a lot of danger. Tier 3 neutrals. Boy didn't go BKB? Yes, that's right. No BKB once again. Although against an Ursa and a sniper, BKB is probably not your best bet, right? What do you say, Czech? Would you agree with an earlier BKB?
I think he just needs to kind of show up and help out a bit. I don't think it's really the BKB problem. And yeah, it kind of sucks with Sniper and Ursa as well. They still can hit you through BKB.
That's true.
So it's a tough one. I think Refresher Orb would have been really good this game.
Just to combo more, I guess. Meanwhile, oh, that's a dead tier 3 tower once again. This bottom rack's not long for this world, especially with these wards hitting them. Waff's team has to do something here to save their final bottom racks. Oh, the spotter stealing that life drain, keeping his Ursa healthy.
They've been avoiding the fights so far, but how far can you avoid when your base is dead?
Exactly. You don't want to go late game against Team Tan's lineup there, but maybe these guys do. Who can say it for sure? Kind of interested in this Pugna build as well. Going for that early Blink Dagger is kind of unexpected for Pugna. He's got a lot of move speed generally. He doesn't really need the Blink for the initiation or anything. I would assume so, but...
I think Quantum did pretty well this game as well. A few times when Pugna looked like there was some life in him, he was always there with the shackles, killing off the Pugna, stopping him from ever being able to do anything.
Very true indeed. Fog of War saying, no one likes my lovely drow. Okay. What drow? There's no drow this game. Wow, Wackadoodle. I was surprised he had vision there. It was like right on the edge of that shrapnel, but he still manages to find that ward.
game's pretty much over.
Yeah, there's not much we can
I
do
hate to call
apart
it,
from
but
that. Just waiting for
let's see. Let's
Waff's
see
team to
this
call.
last
But if it
chrono.
was, I'd bet on Radiant's top tower coming.
Is this the third chrono of the game? Or was it the second? I think I've only seen one this game. Trying to remember. Definitely does need to cast it more often. It's just that I think what's hard for new players is, you know, seeing if they can get the full value from a big ultimate like that. Like if you're using the black hole or the chronosphere, it has to be on like 5 people, otherwise it's not like worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it might be a mistake to make. Oh, Waxman, oh, going a little bit too far. Fogboard.
It's 'cause
oh,
The game is such a complicated game, so it's like really hard to know like, is this the right move? Is this worth it?
yeah,
you know?
indeed. So you might find a good situation for it, but there might be an even better one in the next few minutes. Like, well, that wouldn't have been one. Who would you catch here? You'd catch the sniper, right, with the chrono. You'd catch Rubik, of course, as well. Preferably.
Yeah.
And
I think you want to catch.
Tide as well, right? Ursa won't be able to do much. Oh, you guess you have to catch Shaman if he's got the Aether Lens as well. But then
Yeah,
that's
it's a really
mistake.
tough situation.
Very tough situation as Hagner just gets absolutely destroyed. Looks like Team Tam have had enough. They're going to go straight towards the fountain and
Oh
get
no,
a
he
huge
gets
ravage.
clipped by the. He gets clipped by the thing.
Oh, that's right. Waxman, he drops the chrono, but he does no damage whatsoever to this Ursa.
Don't look now.
And that's it. GG gets called. 200 ping for the win.
Radiant's top barracks just fell.
Just catch 4. Indeed, Fogaball. Anyway, game 1 of Team Tam versus Waff and the Pretty Boys. Going to Team Tam. That was a pretty brutal match, gotta say. It really
That
didn't
was a
give them...
shellacking.
Yeah, Team Tam didn't really give them any room to move, I guess. God damn. Even once they got the chrono off, it still was not enough. I think there was one team fight in their favor, but that was it. So, hopefully,
I guess
they'll do better in the
being
second
pretty
game.
isn't everything.
Hey, haha.
My gears turn just a bit
Let's see, is it up yet? The lobby? No. Anyway, we'll end the stream for this game here, and we'll come back for game 2 of the series, possibly, if we're down to watch that. And I will